Fans of Harry Potter might know about Hogwarts Legacy, an upcoming role-playing game that takes place in the Wizarding World universe and is based on the Harry Potter series. There has been a ton of controversy surrounding this new game because of J.K. Rowling's comments about trans people. Today we'll be telling you about Rowling's response to a trans gamer who called support for the game harmful and explain the entire controversy. Stay tuned. Up first, the backlash against Hogwarts Legacy. Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling has drawn criticism for making fun of a transgender woman who opposed the release and support of Hogwarts Legacy on Twitter. Right now on social media, there's a debate over whether endorsing the future role-playing game Hogwarts Legacy is equal to indirectly promoting Rowling's bias against trans people. It's pretty unlikely that Rowling's choice to enter the discussion about the game will make her or Hogwarts Legacy look any better than it does currently. The problem with Hogwarts Legacy is that it's a Harry Potter production with official licensing, so Rowling makes personal profits when you buy Hogwarts Legacy. So what's the issue with giving her money? As it turns out, Rowling is known to personally finance groups that openly discriminate against trans persons, despite the fact that she's already immensely rich. Even though trans women are much more at danger than cisgender women, Rowling has donated money to a Scottish organization that supports victims of but will not provide services to trans women. Keeping all these things in mind, it makes sense that people are speaking out against the game and are unhappy with even more money filling up J.K. Rowling's pockets, especially trans people. Many trans people have spoken out against Rowling and have criticized the upcoming game for being another gimmick through which the author can milk the Harry Potter series for money. Still, Rowling hasn't shied away from clapping back. Coming up next, Rowling openly mocks trans gamer. Rowling's reaction to a statement made by gamer and YouTuber Jessie Earl is what sparked the most recent controversy surrounding her. On Twitter, Earl expressed the opinion that the existing support for the Harry Potter series is damaging to trans people. She did say that it's reasonable to have previously supported Harry Potter, both the films and books. Support for a project like Hogwarts Legacy, on the other hand, is harmful. Earl admitted that she even owns all the books and most of the movies. She said that her cat is called Newt, after the lead character in the Fantastic Beasts movies. Rowling mockingly reacted to Earl's position on Twitter, calling it pure think, and imagining a world where the genuinely righteous would destroy not just their books and movies, but also the neighborhood library, everything with an owl on it, and their own beloved pets. Rowling disagrees with Earl's claim that supporting Rowling financially is a bigger issue than enjoying Harry Potter media. She mockingly ended her reply by saying that reading the Harry Potter books in private won't be of any use when the cops see your Hufflepuff socks. It's pretty clear that the author isn't happy with the current conversation surrounding the new game and is speaking out against anyone who has an issue with its release. Let's look at Jessie Earl's reply. After Rowling's intense takedown, Twitter users were waiting for Jessie's reaction to the entire debacle. Finally, she posted one last statement, adding that she was scared to look at her flooded inbox. She said that it was Rowling retweeting and tagging her that was bound to happen eventually, and she's received some horrible nonsense on her social media accounts and inbox. She added that despite the hate she's been receiving, she's holding up and trying to enjoy the festive season with her friends, which seems to her like the best way to piss off transphobes. Finishing up, Earl stated that the trans community is stronger together, and that's the reason why Rowling aims to divide the world into us versus them. She added that the author has fallen victim to a common rhetoric of hate surrounding trans people, a community that is extremely hated by some, yet still manages to find joy and strength. She also added a reminder that TERFs cause harm, and that trans rights will only develop in a world that promises equality. Up next, did Rowling specifically target a trans person? Earls expressed her opinions on the morality of continuing to support Rowling's work, but she's not the first nor the most famous person to do so. As a result, there are claims that Rowling deliberately encouraged her bigoted followers to harass Earl, and targeted the YouTuber specifically because she was trans. As for the game, it's been made clear by the maker Avalanche Software that J.K. Rowling isn't responsible for the development or story of Hogwarts Legacy. It's generally accepted that Rowling will profit from Hogwarts Legacy and the increased knowledge of Harry Potter and related products, but specific information on how Rowling financially benefits from the game and its success is not yet released. The game is set to release on February 10th on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. It's coming out on April 4th for PS4 and Xbox One, and the 25th of July on Switch. Now for the Hogwarts Legacy controversy explained. Hogwarts Legacy has been plagued by controversy since its its announcement in September 2020. One problem was that the timing was off. Shortly after J.K. Rowling made overtly transphobic remarks and then backed them up, Warner Brothers unveiled Hogwarts Legacy. Since then, she's grown more outspoken about her disdain for transgender people, particularly trans women, and countless Harry Potter fans have demanded a complete boycott of any official items that may increase her wealth. She owns the intellectual property, so she receives royalties from any products bearing the official Potter brand, including Hogwarts Legacy. Not only is the game set in the universe she created, the website makes it clear that Portkey Games did collaborate closely with her team when producing it. That amounts to royalties for Rowling, and given that the standard and deluxe editions of the game will be sold for $59.99 and $69.99 respectively, that may amount to a sizable sum of money. Some say Hogwarts Legacy shouldn't be purchased for the simple reason that Rowling dislikes trans people. Unfortunately, there are other issues as well. Let's look at anti-Semitism claims in Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy has also been accused of promoting anti-Semitic stereotypes in its portrayal of goblins, a problem that is present in the novels as well. This comes in addition to anti-trans statements that have alienated a large chunk of her previously committed fans. Since the game is set in the 1800s, one of the difficulties that players may run against is a so-called Goblin Rebellion, which the Harry Potter books frequently reference. In Hogwarts Legacy, goblins are portrayed as the villains in a conflict between wizards and them over whether or not they are permitted to carry wands. The rebellion's leader even collaborates with a dark wizard to further his objectives. Up next, should you be buying Hogwarts Legacy? Fans have claimed that it's pretty sickening to paint a group of persecuted people as wicked for wanting to utilize their own magic freely and end their oppression. This narrative feels much worse when you consider that the goblins are portrayed as greedy, hook-nosed bankers, which has been a mainstay of anti-Jewish propaganda since the Middle Ages. No matter how stunning the visuals are or how fluid the gameplay is, people have been saying that buying Hogwarts Legacy directly supports a studio that continues to make fun of Jews in an era of rising anti-Semitism. It also supplies more money to a wealthy woman whose animosity towards trans women even extends to forbidding them from accessing a center that helps victims of. So the anti-Rowling crowd would say that the controversy should be paid attention to and the game ignored. Up next, Hogwarts Legacy distances itself from Rowling. Rowling wrote a lengthy article in an effort to defend her views in addition to a number of tweets that many have considered to be disrespectful to trans persons. The post has also received harsh criticism for suggesting that transgender persons are trend victims and that women are justified in being afraid by the trans campaigners. Rowling's viewpoint hasn't changed, and this has altered how the public views her writing. The Harry Potter series has drawn additional criticism, and racism accusations have also been made about the works she produces under several pen names. So many fans have attempted to boycott Rowling. This is a challenging thing to do since, despite its flaws, the Harry Potter series held great sentimental importance for many people. There have also been demands for a boycott of Hogwarts Legacy once it was announced. The creators have made a point of saying that Rowling is not connected to the project in any way, so fans have had that as an excuse. This is Avalanche's opinion of the Harry Potter books, not her own, as demonstrated by a number of remarks, distinct features, and more. That justification is quickly losing validity as Rowling becomes involved in a controversy over the hotly anticipated upcoming game. Last but not least, Rowling puts Hogwarts Legacy in a difficult position. The ideal Harry Potter game has been long anticipated by fans, who find endless appeal in joining a wizarding school. Great Harry Potter video games have been released over the years, including those in the LEGO Harry Potter collection, but none of them has been able to deliver a genuine immersion in the Hogwarts experience. It looks like Hogwarts Legacy is the game Potterheads have been waiting for. Sadly, Rowling's involvement is making it more difficult than ever to defend buying it. Despite Rowling's rebellious position, Hogwarts Legacy's success will create the impression that society tolerates her views on transgender people and will continue to back her work. On the other hand, a large team at the publishing and development end has put a lot of effort into what seems to be the most intricate and immersive wizarding world experience to date, starting with their passion for the IP, getting caught up in her repugnant views, and dealing with the backlash no one could have predicted years ago. Many organizations are now in a situation where no one will win as a result of Rowling's transphobic viewpoint. According to the teasers, Hogwarts Legacy goes above and beyond to satisfy franchise enthusiasts. Still, the game becoming a massive hit will mean that Rowling can continue her transphobic remarks without without any consequences, and this is something the community won't let fly. That's a wrap for this video. Will you be buying the game? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.